Good morning. So yesterday, about 11 o'clock, I think 11:30, I got a call from the police. And I know it's from the police because the police, the numbers, they end in 110 or 0110, so you know it's the police. So I'm thinking, I wonder if they found my bike, because it wasn't the local police station. And so I called them back and I says, it's Gary Firth, what's wrong? He says, we found your wallet. I says, what? I said, we found your wallet. So I checked my pockets and it wasn't there. So he says, yeah, we've got your driving licenses, all your cash cards, your money, it's all there. Can you come and get it? And I says, where's the police station? And I thought he said Shirat. And the only place I know is at Hirat, where there's a pachinko. And he came into town on the 302. And on the 302, I put my jacket on because it was cold from the shadow of the overhead motorway. And that's when it will have dropped out. So I realised roughly where it was. And so I said, well, come and get it. He says, well, you can't. I said, why? I says, because we've got your licence. And so this policeman is telling him that I cannot drive my vehicle because I haven't got my licence. But he knows I've got a licence because it's in his hand. And that is the stupidity of Japanese law. If you have not got your driving licence with you, it's, I want to say impossible, but it's not impossible. But by Japanese law, if you haven't got a licence with you, you cannot drive. But I have done this before because I've paid fines. I have paid fines for not having my licence with me, but the police still let me go on my way, and I paid the 3,000 yen fine. A lot of times they would just, of course they check that you actually have got a licence by giving them details. They'll go to a central centre and say, because that's where central centres are, in the centre, and they'll check that you're a real person, and they'll let you go about your business. Because sometimes people forget the driving licences. And so he says, can you bring a friend? I thought, fucking hell, it's like, who wants to be a billionaire? And I says, so I'm not going to give it away that I'm not going to go by myself. So I said, yeah, I'll call a friend. And so I race off to where it is. And I asked these people nearby. He says, yeah, it's over there. And I went close to the station, so it's a good job he wasn't standing outside. And so I parked the bike around the corner, and I went in, and he didn't say, how did you get here? So that was good. I didn't want to have to tell a lie, and he gave me the wallet. I signed some, I signed paper. The guy didn't want any because Japanese law is they can have a reward, but the guy didn't want a reward. He just returned them. He just returned the wallet. Thank you, whoever that was. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And so, oh God, you've seen her. She's in bed with me. That's what you get when you get too lazy. Anyway, so the point of this video is Japanese law is fucking stupid. Now, before someone asked me what was the point of the video with the sheep in the basket and telling a few jokes, that was to make people laugh. This video is not to make people laugh. It's to make people think about what you do with your wallet and your driving licence, because if you get caught without it, then it could be a problem if you get an arsehole police officer that wants to go to the full extent of the law. And I had this in Okazaki. I got into trouble with about 11 coppers because I hit an overhead stanchion, and this guy was salivating that he'd caught a real criminal. So it took about 4 hours for me to get away from Okazaki police station. I was a member of JAF, so they made me call in a trailer to take the truck away. They call in one trailer. It wasn't big enough to get the truck on the trailer, so they had to go outside and get another trailer from a private company, and they had to drive me back to Iwakura, but they couldn't because you can only go so far for it's free, and it's about 15 kilometres free. And so I got the guy to drop me off in the next town, which is about 15k away. And then I want to incriminate myself. So there you have it. I didn't make you laugh, but I gave information about a video. Are you happy now, Yazia? I hope you are. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Bye-bye.